Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to Maverick Baking. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2020. Congratulations on not dying yet. Well done you. Today I am delving into a fairly new product. It's been around on UK shelves for about 2 months, but we are tasting it just today for good reason. The Galaxy Caramel and Sea Salt Vegan chocolate bar. If you follow me on social media, you may be aware by now that I am tackling the challenge of veganuary this year. So I am going to be fully vegan for a whole month. I've done this for a week, as you may remember from a previous video. Anyway, enough about me. Let's talk about the Galaxy Caramel and Sea Salt Vegan chocolate bar. Now, these kind of came completely out of the blue. They were released in like November, I think. There are 3 different flavors, but this is the only one I've been able to find so far. They seem to be quite elusive. I will try and grab the others if I can. So Galaxy is owned by Mars. It's known for being a very smooth, creamy, and quite luxurious milk chocolate for the price tag. So I am very interested to see what this company can do with vegan chocolate. Vegan chocolate can have a bit of a reputation. Most regular, decent quality dark chocolate is just vegan kind of accidentally, just in its nature. But a lot of kind of vegan milk chocolates I've had weird kind of filler ingredients or added textures and things which have just made it a bit, you know. So I'm really hoping that this will be better than that. So what we can expect from this is couverture chocolate made with hazelnut paste, caramel pieces, and sea salt. So the ingredients don't look too bad. It's around 35% cocoa solids, main ingredient being sugar, which is normal for a kind of mass-produced chocolate bar. We also have cocoa butter, 15% hazelnut paste, rice syrup, and caramel pieces, as well as an emulsifier and some vanilla. This is sounding pretty decent. It doesn't sound like we're gonna have all that kind of weird rice flour or any other weird vegetable oils in there to pad it out like some vegan chocolate can have. So let's just get into this and see how it tastes. It has a handy little kind of Baby Bell style opening strip, just because our lives aren't quite easy enough. Oh, okay, mine has already broken. Quite convenient, really. It's a really kind of attractive bar. It doesn't have a great shine to it. It is a little bit on the matte side, but they have a lovely kind of shape to all of the squares there. You have that kind of ripple and that kind of sexy, curvy G that Galaxies tend to present. So it's very thin. Not the greatest of snaps, but that's not to be expected from kind of affordable milk chocolate. You can see, or I hope you can see, kind of tiny, tiny little shards of those caramel pieces in there and those little kind of bits of sea salt. I must say it does smell like Galaxy, or at least it smells like Mars chocolate if it doesn't smell directly like a regular Galaxy bar. Let's taste it and see how it is. Interesting. The main flavor, even though it does smell like Mars chocolate, the main flavor I get from this is that hazelnut paste. I don't know if that's in there for flavor. I don't know if it's in there as a kind of binding agent, but I think it's really, really delicious. The only problem is, you know, this bar advertises itself as a caramel and sea salt bar. And even though you do get those crunchy pieces of caramel and you have that sweetness, the flavor I take away from this is not salted caramel. If you were to just put a square of this in my mouth and not tell me what it was, I would think it was like a crunchy hazelnut bar. The hazelnut taste is really natural and really kind of powerful. I think it's fantastic, but this isn't advertising itself as a hazelnut chocolate bar. So if you pick this up not being a fan of nuts, of the taste, of the texture of nuts or anything, you might be a little bit disappointed by this. Obviously, it being cheap milk chocolate, or cheaply produced milk chocolate at least, there's very, very little chocolate flavour. You know, when you eat decent quality milk chocolate or dark chocolate, there's a kind of lingering cocoa flavour. All I taste once this is done is sugar, which is no bad thing. Maybe that's what you're kind of buying this for, that sweetness hit rather than a chocolate hit. One thing I must praise it on is it has a real creaminess to it. That is to be expected, obviously, because Galaxy is typically a very creamy chocolate anyway. But even with those crunchy pieces and even with a lack of milk powder or buttermilk or butterfat or any other kind of animal products added to it, it's still very smooth. Like I said, it doesn't have a fantastic snap, it doesn't have the best texture, and it definitely doesn't taste just like chocolate. This, as a kind of chocolatey, hazelnutty thing, I think is absolutely delicious. Really, really good, especially for having no kind of animal products or byproducts in there. This is a little bit of a tough one because genuinely, I think I prefer that to a normal Galaxy bar because it has that extra kind of sophisticated hazelnut flavor in there. It's made with compostable packaging. You know, this is cardboard and the inside is that kind of Nature Flex corn plastic stuff. I think the taste is good. I think it looks very attractive. It is a bit pricey and, you know, especially for a kind of cheaply made product. And unfortunately, it isn't selling its whole flavor just there because this is definitely not a salted caramel product. This is a chocolate hazelnut product. But saying that, I think the flavor is delicious. I think they've done really, really, really well to do this and to do it right to an extent. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna give this Galaxy Caramel and Sea Salt a 4 out of 5. That star only being knocked off because it's not advertising what it really is, you know? If you guys are into chocolate and hazelnut, if you like Nutella, if you like Vigo, if you like Ferrero Rocher, even if you're not vegan, I would recommend picking these bars up because that's a seriously sexy chocolate hazelnut hit. Otherwise, if you are vegan and you don't mind the taste of hazelnut, seriously, get your gums around this immediately because it is pretty damn good. If you guys have tried any of the Galaxy vegan bars, if you are undertaking veganuary, or if you are an all-round vegan, let me know in the comments below and give me any tips you have because there have already been some serious cheese cravings. I will be keeping you guys updated every single week with what I'm eating and how I'm feeling about the whole veganuary process. There will be more vegan chocolate and junk food reviews and maybe even a recipe or two. This is just for January though, remember, so don't panic that I've turned into a fully vegan channel. That isn't happening until Parmesan can be made dairy free. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop it a big fat thumbs up and to hit that subscribe button if you're new here because in 2020, we are gonna have so much new content for you and I'm so excited about it. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching and I will see you for the next one.